Welcome to the ESDoc screencast about our conformance documentation for CMIP6. Conformances are closely linked to the experiment descriptions. We use conformances to discover what was done to the models to conform to the demands of each experiment when running the CMIP6 simulations. Many experiments within MIPs are very similar to each other. They often share many of the same requirements. So generally speaking, it is only necessary to state once how a requirement was conformed to, regardless of how many different experiments use that requirement. For example, the requirement which specifies pre-industrial carbon dioxide concentration is widely reused across many experiments and many MIPs. But the way a model is configured for this is likely to be the same in all cases, so it only needs to be described once. You can find information about conformances alongside simulations under the Ensembles tab here on our CMIP6 pages. A conformance description has three components. First, most crucially, whether or not the requirement was met, how any input datasets were modified so they could be used by the model. We allow modelling groups to tell us about any additional information to do with this conformance. It's also possible for the MIP teams to mandate that modelling groups provide additional information about specific conformances. The diagram at the bottom of the page helps us to understand how ESDoc will collect conformance information from the modelling groups. ESDoc will initially provide the modelling groups with spreadsheets to record the default conformances for each experimental requirement. Subsequent spreadsheets will be provided to override default conformance descriptions in the cases where groups have used a particular conformance solution for a specific model and experiment combination. ESDoc will then harvest the conformance information into our database. A video guide about entering conformance information will be available soon from ESDoc. If you have any queries about the information presented here, you can contact us via the support email address on our contact page.